The case of White versus Harris is set in the early days of telemedicine, when no one was sure what sort of duty a doctor assumed from a single video conference. 14-year-old Krystine White had a history of mental illness. She'd recently become more angry and aggressive and was cutting herself. Krystine's case manager referred Krystine to psychiatrist Mark Harris, who was conducting a telepsychiatry research study. Krystine's treatment team hoped Harris might provide some insight into the role that Attention-Deficit Hyperactivity Disorder was playing in Krystine's problems and suggest medications that might help. The team furnished Harris with the results of a recent medical examination that included details about Krystine's behavioral problems. Krystine filled out a pre-assessment documentation and then had a 90-minute video conference with Harris. Afterward, she completed a questionnaire that asked about her reaction to telemedicine. Harris provided Krystine's treatment team with a consultant evaluation in which he described Krystine's illness and recommended an initial treatment plan. He stated that this evaluation was the result of a one-time telemedicine consultation as part of a telepsychiatry research project, and that he would not be providing any follow-up services or prescribing any medications. Harris had no further contact with Krystine or her regular doctors. Almost a year later, Krystine committed suicide by taking prescription drugs. Her father, Terrence White, sued Harris for medical malpractice. He argued that Harris had a duty to exercise reasonable care to protect Krystine from the danger she posed to herself. Harris argued that he'd had no doctor-patient relationship with Krystine when she died, and therefore had no duty to her. The trial court agreed that Harris's contact with Krystine was too minimal to establish a doctor-patient relationship, and that any relationship between Harris and Krystine was terminated after the video conference. It dismissed the case. White appealed to the Vermont Supreme Court.